welcome. This is Shreya and you're watching Peace News International. At a public event in Dubai, B.K. Jayanti Didi, the additional chief of Brahma Kumaris, met the Indian ambassador Mr. Sanjay Sudhir. On the occasion of Shivratri, the senior foreign sisters have arrived at the headquarters of the Brahma Kumaris organization. Several public programs related to Shivratri were held at the Raj Yoga Center in Nairobi under the stewardship of B.K. Vedanti Didi. On the arrival of B.K. Jayanti Didi, the additional chief of the Brahma Kumaris organization, a public program was organized on the theme of hope and healing. Mr. Sanjay Sudhir, the Indian ambassador to the UAE, was the guest of honor. B.K. Jyoti Didi, director of Raj Yoga Center, was also present on the dais.
We have amongst us esteemed dignitaries. I welcome His Excellency Sanjay Sudhir, Ambassador of India to UAE, who has taken time out from his busy schedule to be amongst us. Your presence today is invaluable. In my past interaction with him, I have felt the care and concern he has for others with whom he connects to.
Sheikh Zayed's vision of tolerance, harmony and peace pervades the ethos of the UAE, as does the similar vision of the great father of the nation of India, Mahatma Gandhi. The Brahma Kumaris have taken these values to a deeper level. Their work is indeed admirable. They promote deep inner peace and harmony. In my view, their hallmark is simplicity. Anyone, regardless of religion, nationality, language, can easily connect with their philosophy because spirituality has no religion, peace has no language, and truth is simple. And these values are all universal.
Whatever materialism has done to us, however much consumerism has taken away our own inner joy, thinking that joy is somewhere out there. But when people are allowed to reflect, and when they begin to think deeply about what's going on in their lives and in the world, this voice of conscience speaks from within. And they're actually able to say that, yes, the better world will be a world of values.
The secret of India's greatness lies in the incarnation of the Supreme Father, that is the Supreme Soul. His presence and his teachings of universal love for all mankind seeks to transformation of this land into heaven. Shiv Jayanti marks the incarnation of the Supreme Father. Currently, senior overseas sisters have arrived, making the Shiv Jayanti celebration very special. View some glimpses of what the sisters said.
Who is Shiva? We talk about God, we talk about the Supreme, we talk about Shiva as the essence, the creator of life. And yet there must be a relationship through which Shiva is able to bring about creation and transformation in the world. And this first happens in the connection with souls. My body can't perceive Shiva, but I, the soul, can perceive Shiva. And so at a very deep level, this is the connection between the Supreme Soul and I, the soul, the spiritual being inside. And so when I meditate and I start to become aware of myself as something more subtle inside than just this human body, then I can open my awareness up to a presence beyond this material realm, to the presence of the Supreme Soul. And the wonderful thing about the Supreme Soul is that this essence of life comes in the form of a loving parent, the Father that brings guidance, that brings love, the Mother that comforts, the teacher that provides us with a very clear understanding and knowledge of the soul, of karma, of the tree of humanity, of the cycle of time. And as we become students, our conscience awakens to what is true and what is false. And then the Supreme Soul also comes in the form of the Satguru, the true guide, to show us how to walk through a jungle of thorns in our dignity, to stay on the path of righteousness and non-violence, and to walk under the blessings of God's canopy. And as we souls awaken to a relationship, an eternal relationship that we have with the Supreme Soul, this awakening is what happens during Shivaratri. It is an awakening that happens from the darkness of ignorance into the realm of light. And it is only God's presence that can awaken the soul to itself.
Apart from BK Gopi, many senior sisters from the Peace News team also shared their Shivratri messages.
This festival is celebrated in India in different forms and with different memorials. But the main thing we need to bring awareness and understanding to the world that it is the incarnation of Almighty Authority Baba, God the Supreme. Not only incarnation of God, but also a spiritual birth for us souls who have recognized God and are connected to God, and we want to purify and transform this world. And so I would say it is the spiritual birthday as souls and Supreme Souls, because Supreme Soul is one. And so with that, greetings. I would like to bring this message of good wishes and greetings for Shivratri.
I am a Raja Yoga student, and for me, Shivratri is a wonderful memorial and celebration of the creation and the Creator. It's a memorial of this knowledge of the creation and the Creator. When Shiva Baba creates us, the soul, He does so by giving us the light of knowledge, the knowledge of the self, the knowledge of the time. It becomes like a seed in the earth of our consciousness. And this knowledge finishes the vices in the soul.
In the Kenyan capital Nairobi, the Brahma Kumaris organization held a Shivratri celebration program at their Raj Yoga Center. The Indian High Commissioner Mr. Rohit Wadhwaji and his wife attended as the chief guest. Together with the Brahma Kumaris Africa's national coordinator BK Vedanti Didi, the program commented by unfurling the Shiv Baba's flag. Further, BK Vedanti explained the spiritual meaning of Shivratri and Raj Yoga. She also inspired those in the audience to do meditation course.
Apart from this, a workshop on the topic of stress-free life was organized at the Brahma Kumari Center itself, where the main speaker Sudhakar Das of Vedanta Academy urged people to listen to their inner voice and act according to it. One such public program was organized on the topic Change Your Thought, Change Your Life, in which famous industrialist Nizar Zuma and renowned media personality Sister Judy Rogers from USA were chief guests. Addressing more than 100 people, he discussed in detail the thought patterns of the human mind and gave many effective measures to increase the power of tolerance and suggested to do weekly meditation course of Raj Yoga. In Kenya, a conference was organized by the Hindu Council of Kenya for followers of Hinduism. Brahma Kumari Spiritual Organization was also invited to the conference.
That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.